welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your continued support. So thank you also so much for your feedback on my last video that I did about my nursing experience here in Germany. So I got a lot of questions, and I want to first of all answer the questions. I cannot maybe answer all of them in one video, but I promise you that as we continue, as I make more videos, some of those questions are going to be answered automatically. But I thought there are some questions I got like 3 or 5 people asking me the same questions, so let me tackle on those questions for today as we continue. So I will start with the first question. The first question that was really asked a lot was about the German level when you want to do the nursing. So I have already asked around. For now, the German level must be B2. In my time, I did with the B1 German level. It was enough. What I can say also, it depends with the institution that you're going to do your nursing. There are some institutions, when they are doing the interview with you, they will definitely see how good you can speak the German and how good you can express yourself. So some of them, they might just say, okay, the B1 is okay, and that was my case. When I did the interview, they asked me about the German course, and I told them, yeah, I've done until B1. And then they were like, okay, you're speaking good, we can understand you, so it's okay, you can continue with the B1. Please try and check wherever you're going to apply for the nursing Ausbildung, if they need the B1 or the B2. Some of them even need higher, I don't know. So please just try and confirm before you continue. Also note that the German course is a must. You must have the German certificate before you do the nursing. You can't just go and apply for nursing and you don't have the German certificate. How? Because guys, you're going to be dealing with Germans. The patients you're going to be taking care of are going to be Germans, most of them. Of course, we have foreign patients also. Most of them, they speak also English, but 90% you have to be speaking the German language. So B1 is what I heard. Most institutions for now, they're asking for B2, so just confirm yourselves. Let me go to the second question that was asked. Where can I translate my documents, and where can I get a certified translator to translate the documents for me? So where you can translate your documents, as you have already written there, you must look for a certified translator. There are many of them. You just have to Google around you and then you contact them. They're going to give you an appointment. You have to bring your certificates to them, and then they can translate the certificates from your language. Some of you have the French certificate, some of us, we have the English certificates from our countries. So they will just take the certificates and translate them. Most of the time they take maximum 1 week and they are done. And then when they translate them in German, they're going to call you. You have to pick the certificates yourself, and then you have to send them to the Anerkennungsstelle. Those Anerkennungsstelle, it depends with which country you're coming from. If you're coming from Kenya, and where you're living, the county you're living. Like for me, I'm living in NRV. In NRV, the Kenyan certificates, for me, I sent my own. Those days I sent them in Düsseldorf. So you have to ask. I heard also the Kenyan certificates can be done also in Köln. So you really have to check yourself. You can check on the Google and ask Anerkennungsstelle, let's say Anerkennungsstelle für kamerunische Zertifikat oder kenianische Zertifikat oder ausländische Zertifikat. So if you Google like that, most of these things are going to come out. You have to be calling them and ask them, oh, do you do the Anerkennung, or do you recognize the Kenyan certificates, or where can I send them? Even most of the time, maybe they can give you where exactly you're supposed to send your documents or your certificates. So the Anerkennungsstelle, you do it after you have translated your certificates in German. Anywhere you say, anywhere. Do I pay for the nursing course? Nope. Absolutely no. And don't try to look for schools which are asking for money. Actually, they are not supposed to ask for money. The German nursing course is free of charge. You actually get paid, so you don't have to pay for it. The whole school is 3 years and it's free of charge. What you have to do, or what you get now, definitely it's free. The lessons are free, everything is free. Of course, you're working for them full time, like seriously, you're even cheaper for them, so it's really free. So what you might maybe have to pay is, as I say, those kind of translating the documents. You have to pay them before you start the nursing course, and then you have to buy your books. And these books also, when you buy them, every year you have to do your tax return, and you can feel everything that you have bought. So be keeping the receipts that you use to buy the books, or anything that you buy for the school. Even some of us, we used to buy the shoes ourselves, and you have to keep every receipt. Remember, in Germany the paper works. So anything you have to buy during these 3 years of school, put the receipt on the side. And then when you're doing the tax return, then you have to put all the receipt on it, and then you can get the money back. So don't throw any receipts away. It's very, very important. And you don't have to pay for the nursing course. You don't. Look for schools who are not going to ask you for any kind of money. Number 4 question was part-time Ausbildung or part-time nursing course. Yes, there are schools which offer the part-time nursing Ausbildung, and this part-time, most of the time, it used to be for parents, especially for mothers who want to do the nursing course, and they have their kids and they cannot make it to do the full-time course, so they can opt for the part-time Ausbildung. Most of the time it takes 3.5 years to 4 years to complete. The other nurses are going to complete within 3 years, but for you, because you do the part-time, maximum you go up to 4 years. So it's really, really possible, but it's not many institutions that used to offer this part-time Ausbildung. But you have to ask yourself. It's also very good for the mothers, as I said, or even for fathers who are taking care of their kids alone. And then number 5 question was, is it true that nurses wash the dead in Germany? Yeah, so let me go to that. It's a very sensitive question. You all know that you're doing nursing. You all know that you're treating patients and human beings. You're working with human beings, and death is part of your nursing career. Like seriously, that one, you must know that you're taking care of a patient who can die tomorrow or even the next minute. So what do? When a patient dies during your shift, you definitely have to call the doctor to come and confirm the death. And then when the doctor confirms that the person is dead, and then you as a nurse, there are some things you have to do, definitely, to prepare the body before the mortuary people, the morgue people, come and pick the body away. So there are some things that you definitely have to do. If the patient, let's say, was just wearing something that was open, you have to try and cover him well, or hair. And then you have to check the eyes. Those things you learn them during the course, during the nursing course. I don't want to go so deep inside, but the thing is, as a nurse, you have to prepare the body before the morgue people come and pick the body. And preparation, it means a lot. Maybe some of those patients, maybe they were wearing some diapers, you have to change them. Some of them maybe had some wounds. You have to cover those wounds before you give them away. Those are the small things. I don't want to go so much deep inside, because it's part of the Ausbildung, and you will learn a lot when it comes to Sterbebegleitung. It's called Sterbebegleitung. It's like when you're taking care of patients who are very sick and are almost dying, and how you're going also to take care of them, and you yourself, and psychologically, emotionally. It's a very long topic, and I cannot cover it for now, but you definitely have to prepare the body before mortuary people come and pick it. It's not definitely that you have to go and take the body to the bathroom and go and wash him or something like that. No, you don't have to bath the patient who has just died, you can just do small things to make him, comfortable, and also for the relatives, when they're coming to say goodbye to their person, you just don't let the relatives come inside and the patient maybe is lying naked there. You can't do that. The sixth question was, where can I work after nursing school? After the nursing school, for now, I'm going to talk about the new Ausbildung in my next video. I will do a video about that. So, for the people who are doing the Ausbildung now, it started in 2020, last year. The Ausbildung changed. So, 2 years the students are learning together. In our time, it was almost the same. We did the 2 years together, and then we separated with the pediatric nurses. They went the third year, they went in their own class, and now they went to cover the diseases that kids have and all that. For now, the nursing course that is now being done, they are doing everything together. They are doing the geriatric nurse together, the normal nurse or general nurse, and then the pediatric nurse. What they are doing is they are doing 2 years together, and then the third year you have to choose, do I want to go to the geriatric nursing field? The geriatric is for the elderly, or do I want to do the general nursing? The general nursing, when you do general nursing like I did, you can work anywhere. You can go to the Altenheim or the home institution, you can do in the hospital, you can do anywhere. Or do I want to do the pediatric nurse? That is how they are now separating the third year. Before, in our time, some nurses did the geriatric nursing. The geriatric nursing is taking care mostly of the elderly. And when they did that nursing course, they were given the certificate. It was only geriatric nursing. Definitely you can work anywhere else, but if you do the general nursing, it's like you're just free. You're so free, you don't have anything holding you. So that's why they tried to change the law, and they tried to change the law last year, and now you can specialize yourself one side or the other side. Let me answer now your question. You can work in the hospital, you can work in the ambulance, what do we call the mobile services. We have a lot of patients at home who are being taken care of by nurses. Also, a lot of companies are doing that. So those are the mobile nurses. We have the travel nurses who used to travel from one county to the next, and we also have nurses who are working at the elderly institutions, as I said, or the home care institutions. Also nurses working in the psychiatrist institutions, prison, airports. The travel nurses also includes those nurses who used to go, who used to travel with the flights, like the flight attendants. Nursing is a very wide open career, especially here in Germany. You can really work. You can also decide not to work on the bed, on the bedside, do anything with the patients directly, go and work in the big offices. And you really have a very good opportunity. You are so flexible, you can change your work whenever you want, because we are definitely needed. Germany has very few nurses, and it's like right now during Corona time, we really felt it, because some of our colleagues got the corona themselves, and we were doing shifts like from 9 hours going to even 12 hours, because we had to cover the shifts, and it's real. So guys, those people who want to do the nursing, please, I beg you, go and do it. You're going to help us a lot. This nursing field, there's no competition. You can open your wings and just fly. Just go and do it, guys. If you really have that you want to do the nursing course, just go and do it. You always have job. You always find job. It's a big lesson also during this Corona time. You really saw how many people lost their jobs, and for us nurses, it's like we worked, and we even got our bonuses. We enjoyed that time. We got a lot of support. Definitely, we used to complain Germany is not paying so well as we would like them to pay us, but it's not a country where you can say that you're not living well when you're a nurse. It's nice. Okay, definitely we need some more money, but it is what it is. So the next question was, is there an age limit for doing the nursing course in Germany? Nope, there is no age limit, guys, when you want to do the course. What I can say is, you definitely know nursing, you're dealing with patients, and patients are not so light to lift and all these things. So definitely you will not go and do your nursing course with 16 years old. I think that's not fair for you. So there's no age limit. The nursing course can be started from 16 years. When you're 16 years old, as I said, we had a student who was 16 years, almost 17 years. From 16 going all through, really you have to decide yourself. We even had a course before us. There was a lady who was 52 or so, 52 years old. She did her nursing course with us. Most of the people were like, oh, but this one, she's too old. But she had her own vision. She knew what she wanted to do. So she did her course after 3 years, and then she went to open her own company. Now she's sitting, in the office like a boss and running her company. It's never too late. You can always be who you want to be. It doesn't matter how old you are. And for this nursing course, there is no age limit. So never say that you're too old for something, okay? How are the certificates translated, and which class must I have reached when out in Africa? So for the certificate translation, I already answered. So I think you are also asking about which class must you have reached in Africa or something. Yeah, definitely when you bring your certificate from home, you must have reached the eighth class, definitely in Africa. Like for us in Kenya, we have the 844 system. So in Germany, 12 years of school. And yeah, definitely when you bring your certificates, they are going to, that's why I said about the Anerkennungsstelle, they are going to take your certificate and they are going to check which level are you in Germany. And for here in Germany, you can do your nursing Ausbildung when you have your Realabschluss, Fachhochschulreife. You can also do when you have the mittlere Reife, Entschuldigung, mittlere Reife, but that mittlere oder Hauptreife, the Hauptreife, you must show that you have done an Ausbildung before you come to do the nursing. You understand? The Hauptreife Abschluss, you have to show that you have done something before you come and apply for the nursing. But mostly they start from the Realschulabschluss. Real, and then they go to Fachoberschulreife and going up. Where can I get my nursing degree certified in Germany? Okay, if you have a nursing degree from back home, there are some people who already did the nursing degree back home and they came to Germany. Yes, you can take the nursing degree, you translate it, as I said, first step, and then you send it to the Anerkennungsstelle. They are going to check where you are. Do you need more lessons in Germany, or if is your certificate or your diploma level enough for the German system. If they find that maybe it's not enough, they might send you back to school, but they will send you like 6 months, and then they will put you in the hospital also with the German course together. Some of them, they even offer the German course together, especially if you have the diploma, the degree. And then when they send you 6 months, and then they will just certify your degree, and you're allowed to work here in Germany. There are some people also, they send them back to school for 1 year, 1 full year, according to where you got your degree. So if you are a nurse who came from home and you have your degree here, you don't have to go and repeat the Ausbildung from the first year. Definitely there are some institutions who might say, no, this one we cannot certify it then you have to go and repeat. But most of the cases, what I know is when you bring your degree here, and you know in Germany here it's not so deep. What I mean is, you bring your degree, you don't have to repeat. You take it to the Anerkennungsstelle, they will tell you maybe you need 6 months or you need 1 year, study, and then you can work here as a nurse. I know many questions are still coming. I will be answering to my best knowledge. Yeah, thank you guys for your support, and I love you so much. And feel free to contact me. As I said, I'm always there. Your girl is there for you people. I need more African nurses in Germany, and I'm so proud of most of you who are doing it, and most of you who are fighting, to get there. Thank you so much. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you so much. Have a blessed time.